G'day there guys, Alec here from Oz Fury Gaming. Today we're having a bit of a talk about Star Citizen 3.0, 2.61 and some other stuff going on there. So to start off with guys, Spectrum's been released, and with Spectrum has brought 10 questions for the chairman. Now they're talking about 3.0 professions and talking about, you know, wanting people, subscribers, to give them questions to the guy who's sort of been organising it all, which is really exciting, meaning that they've actually sort of got a foundation or a cemented idea of where professions are going to go, which means 3.0 is getting that one step closer. Next of all, they've got flight balance changes, so that's going to be released February 28th, and that's going to be showing off basically what they're doing to make Star Citizen better and how the flight challenges are going to be implemented and what they're going to do for ship v ship combat. And also too, which would be good because some ships are fairly overpowered and they're meant to be that way, I understand, you know, like your Super Hornet and that sort of thing, but you know, they're going to be fixing up some of those other ships. Next of all, on around the first, they had medium-sized shield generators being put out there, showing off how cool they are and showing off the, basically the finished product. And then moving on from there guys, the next section of photos I had were from the mining module that's been built, which is really cool, showing off that they've got a lot of tech and a lot of game assets coming into 3.0. And another thing that got me bit excited about 3.0 was they were showing off the Stanton system. So it's got Stanton 4, which is apparently, well, we're going to be getting the Stanton system as a start off point. So it shows a planet and it shows the outer ring of the Stanton planet. And then from there it moves on to sort of showing off the ring, like the sort of where it sits in its orbital pattern. Then it shows sort of half the solar system. And then from there it shows a full solar system, showing off all the different planets and parts that make up that awesome solar system. So, after some cool photos there, guys, they're actually showing off some of the space tech. So they've got an asteroid here showing, you know, them working on the grey box and what their concept art is and how they're hoping to get it. And then moving on from there, they had the nebula. So they're showing off, you know, sort of the bluish sort of gas-like feel of the space system, and just that really cool color scheme that's coming into it. So we've looked at this system and then the part, like, natural parts, and then we've got the space station. So you can see here guys, we've got the Starfare in the bottom left hand corner, showing sort of the size of the arrays and the space stations that are coming into the game. So here's a more blown up video, or photo, what am I talking, video? And you can sort of see that some of these arrays are going to be massive. Like the ones in it now are fairly big, but you've got some pretty big dishes coming into this game, which sort of shows the scope and the real ingenuity of the guys building the game. And it just sort of blows my mind away that they're going to have this sort of tech available in the game. And you know, there's a lot of, I suppose you could say, people who don't think it will come together, but the amount of money, the amount of people working on it, and some of the, you know, they've shown that they can do it. They've shown that they've built tech for it. Such as here, they've got the space station, guys, which is showing how the modularity works and how they're gonna, you can just build on it. It's just gonna be, you know, it'll look the same, which makes sense. You know, you're not gonna keep redesigning the wheel every time, but they're gonna keep blowing it up and changing it around. So you can see here, it's got the 3 modules. So that sort of stuff's really cool. They also showed off the Dragonfly and the damage model and how that's been done. So let's have a look at that now. So as we can see here, the guys taking up. Now I looked up the guns and I reckon it's a P8 SC bearing. Looking at just from the top of the gun. You guys give me an idea of what you think, but that's what I reckon it is. And look at it, it's just blowing off, and the way the panels and the holes too, how it leaves the holes. I hope the assault rifle isn't actually as powerful, because it'd be pretty annoying to have your Dragonfly shredded apart with about a clip and a half to 2 clips. But just the colour scheme and the way it falls apart, the physics and everything truly is astonishing, guys. It shows how far they've come. You know, I've only sort of jumped on about the 1.5 year mark for this game, and this is going to be going for what, 4 or 5 years now, so it's just incredible to see how far they have come. I love this bit. It's just pure awesomeness. Next part, guys, is I was playing on my Andromeda, and there's this random NPC just chilling in the bed. Like, I didn't spawn him there, I just spawned the ship in there. Next on the agenda, guys, we've got the Hornet being revamped. So on the left-hand side's the new, right-hand side's the old. And I know it looks kind of strange, but I think it's because the picture on the left-hand side is still in grey box for a lot of the panels, as the right-hand side has actually been the old finished ship. But you can see here, for example, the left-hand side is the landing gear, and you can see how much better it is built. And the guys working on it is really cool. So as we move on here, we can see there's a ladder. So the old on the right, left-hand side on the new. If you guys want to see more of it, like them talking about it, go to around the first. I'm going to put the link in the video for it, so you guys can go check that out, because that's really cool. Here on the right hand side we have the damage box for the Hornet, and on the left hand side is all the different components. So you can really understand of how much goes into these ships and why they take so much processing power. Next here we've got the F7A Hornet, so they're showing that off, which is the military version, which from what I understand we can't buy, like we won't be able to buy in game. So that's, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Moving on from here, guys, we have some of the pictures that we've got from the subscribers. So this is Hurston, some of the pictures on the other side, and that's concept art for meant to be one of the cities that we'd be able to go to. Here is some of the shrubbery, some of the flora, and the different color patterns and things for it, and that's it in its 3D build. And you can see there's a person to the left hand side, so some of this flora is going to be really big. Next here, guys, we've got some bugs happening. So here we are on ArcCorp, and I'm trying to get out of the bar here, and the doors are taking forever. Here we are at the ship place. I can't remember the name of it, but that's where you go to buy ships. Next here is the gun shop, and yeah, the doors just aren't opening. This is 2.6, they were fine, 2.5 they were fine, but 2.6.1 they're not fine. All this stuff I expected to be fixed. Here we go in the elevator too. We're going to go near it, but it won't let us do it, so that's the way it is. So I expect all the stuff to be fixed in 3.0. I feel like 2.6 and 2.61 are just sort of patches to carry us through. Here we are, having a bit of a snooze. I was flying around outside PU, and I dropped and fell on the platform, and here we are. Next here, guys, as you can see, the radar is still a bit buggy. Going to jump into the old Starfarer Gemini, and just who knows what happens there. Next we have here, going to get into the Aurora and the hangar. That's got an upcoming video for the Mustang versus Aurora, and yep, just walk through the ladder as usual. The cool thing is now they've got health packs, and they show the grenades when you're playing first person. Also too, they've got the scoring fixed though for the Arena Commander. They have the speeds fixed for your just cruising speed basically. They've also done a lot of other things, so you got your dancing still in there, which is always a major part of the game. Also too, they've got some ship upgrades happening. They've done some missile work to the Warden and the Titan Renegade. That was good to see. So guys, I feel like there's good, the bad, and the ugly has been happening here, and I'm happy to see them working on it. I can't wait for 3.0. I hope that when they come to actually producing 3.0, that a lot of these bugs are fixed, because they're not game breaking, but they do break that immersion, and they make it feel like that money you've spent at the moment, like it's obviously alpha and you can't expect more, but I would like to see them fixed by 3.0. Anyway guys, we'll catch you in the verse, and we'll see you later. Toodaloo!